To use the calendar block, follow these steps. First, click Turn Editing On. Next, scroll down to Add a Block and select Calendar. The calendar block will come up with dates set default based on the start date of your course that you set in your settings over here. Okay, let's take a look at some of the features, some of the things you can do with the calendar block. If I click on the month, I can select New Event. I can select the type of event. Is this for me as a user? Is this for my course? Or is this for the entire Moodle site? In this case, I'm going to keep this to a course event. And I might set, let's just call this sample event. You can put a description in here, so if you have a test, you can put that information in here. If you had a some type of field trip, you could do that as well. You do need to set a date, and I'm just going to leave it at today's date, which is what it will go by default. If I have without duration set, it'll just show up on that first date. If I wanted to continue, like let's say this is a week-long thing, I need students to bring something to class for a week, I could click this and set this to the, say, Monday to Friday type deal. You can set duration time in terms of minutes. You can repeat the event, so every Monday this is going to happen, however you like to set it up. I'm going to go ahead and click Save Changes. Okay, and I'm going to go back to my course. And I've added an event right here. Notice when I hover over the event, it's got the name of the event that pops up. This color coding system will help you to know the type of an event it is, whether it's a course, user, group, or global event. Again, user is for me, and orange is for my course. If you had events for groups, like let's say you had just something for a third hour or second hour, you could indicate that as well. All right, let me show you why this is a valuable. I'm going to go into June here, and let me show you why this is a really valuable tool. Let's say I were to add an activity like an advanced uploading of files. I'm just going to call this okay, let's say the due date is going to be June. I'll just set it for the 4th. We'll leave it there. I'll just uncheck that. Okay, I've added the activity here with the due date in June. Notice when you pull up June, it's going to have that due date listed on the calendar. So really what happens is if you are adding activities to this with due dates, they'll show up by default on the calendar. Because they show up by default on the calendar, all students need to do is go and hover over an event to see, okay, I've got this assignment due on this day. So it really functions as a planner for them as well. Alright, feel free to play around with some of the other features of calendar, but those are the main ones. And this has been how to use the calendar feature from Moodle 2.